Hello everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're going to be trying out another pre-workout drink, and I heard that this one's awesome, so I'm excited to go over it with you today. I mean, I know that the graphics on these cans are awesome, so I'm hoping for the same thing for the ingredients and the taste test. And that drink is going to be Merica! Yeah! Hello again everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today we're going to be going over Merica, no A, just Merica energy drink. I can't help it. Anytime I say that word, I think about the Team America World Police song. Just pops right into my head. And if you're new to my channel and you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. You can also follow me all over social media at Caffeine Man 1. Also stay tuned to the end because I'm also going to have a bonus review for you. That's right. More than just these drinks. And I just want to take a minute to say thank you to Merica Energy for sending me these drinks. They sent me the drinks in exchange for an honest review. So this is not a sponsored video, but even if it was, I still always give an honest review. So thank you to Merica Energy. So what am I going to be going over in today's video? I'm going to give a brief explanation about the company. Then I'm going to go over some of the ingredients that make this drink unique, followed by a taste test of all 6 flavors. Timestamps below so you can go where you want to go. In 2017, the concept of Merica Energy was created by Merica Labs. Over the next year, they worked hard to develop a new pre-workout energy drink to change the way people viewed energy drinks. Doug Miller, the CEO of Merica Labs, was extremely passionate about this project and in May of 2018 released 4 flavors of Merica Energy to America. Those 4 flavors are Not Your Granny's Apple, Freedom, which is similar to a Bomb Pop, Let's Make America Grape Again, and lastly, American Made, which is similar to an orange flavor. And since then, they've released new flavors as well, including Impeachment, Victory, which is similar to a cream soda, and American Classic, which is similar to a cherry cola. And if my math is correct, that's actually 7 drinks, and I only have 6. So yeah. It looks like I'm missing the American Classic. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the nutrition facts panel. We're looking at 0 fat, 0 protein, 0 sugar, 390 milligrams of sodium, and it does show 3 carbs, but those 3 carbs are from erythritol. Therefore, it comes out to be 0 net carbs for those of you who follow stuff like that. It also has a very healthy dose of your B vitamins, including 130% of your niacin, 120% of your B6, 250% of your B12, and 200% of your pantothenic acid. Now let's take a look at some of the ingredients that make this drink special. It actually promotes the use of Alcar, and since I clearly don't work out, I didn't know what Alcar was, so I had to look it up. And simply put, it's the short name of acetyl L-carnitine, which I usually just refer to as carnitine. Carnitine is a mitochondrial boosting supplement that improves mood, learning, and memory. It also helps your muscle mitochondria burn fat, which can increase your endurance, give you an edge at the gym, and help you recover faster. This drink also has choline in it, and I actually discuss choline in great detail in my Hilo Game Time Gummy review, so feel free to check that out. But I haven't actually really seen this in any energy drinks just yet. Choline is a nutrient required to make acetylcholine, which is an important neurotransmitter. It's involved in memory, muscle movement, regulating heartbeat, and several other basic functions. Therefore, choline is supposed to help with mental energy, memory, and focus. A nice healthy daily dose for women is about 425 milligrams and for men about 550. This drink has 250 milligrams of choline, so you're getting about half of what your daily dosage should be, but half your daily dosage is much better than none of your daily dosage. If you're looking to get more choline, you can also find it in foods such as cod, salmon, cauliflower, and broccoli, but most of you might just want to have a second one of these. And here's one of the ingredients that I'm excited to tell you about. If you look at the ingredients and you look at that ingredients list, can you tell me what the second ingredient is? That's right, the second ingredient. That means that this drink has a majority of this ingredient, and that ingredient is erythritol. If you've seen some of my past videos and I talk about erythritol, you'll know that I'm a huge fan of erythritol. Erythritol is 70% as sweet as sugar, and the reason why I like it so much is because it's so much less controversial than sucralose and other artificial sweeteners. And this isn't actually technically an artificial sweetener, it's a sugar alcohol. Therefore, it's just like sugar with less calories, and it doesn't spike your blood sugar or insulin levels, which is great for diabetics. And if you look up any information about the erythritol from most medical websites, you're going to find it's one of the safest sweeteners out there. Therefore, when I find drinks that use erythritol and they taste good, they usually find a way into my regular rotation. What I also like about these drinks is the caffeine. Okay, well, I know that goes without saying, but these drinks have 200 milligrams of caffeine. Now I know what you're saying. You're like, oh, doesn't Caffeine Man like high caffeine content? And that's not always true. Even though I'm Caffeine Man, I promote caffeine safety and encourage all of you to watch my caffeine safety videos so that you're informed on all things caffeine related and how much you should have and how much you shouldn't have. Therefore, my actual personal opinion is that I think 300 milligrams in some of the pre-workout drinks is a little bit too much. Now, 300 milligrams, sure, it's going to be great to give you that boost of energy if you're going to be working out, but these pre-workout drinks are becoming so popular lately that a lot of people don't use them for pre-workout. And in those cases, 300 milligrams is a lot for your common everyday person who doesn't work out. Therefore, someone like me who drinks them at work, I usually have to nurse or sip my Reigns and my Bangs at 300 milligrams so that I don't get too jittery from drinking them too fast. And the reason I drink them too fast is because they're so delicious. Therefore, I would actually like to have 2 of them a day, but I don't want to have 600 milligrams of caffeine on top of all my other caffeine sources throughout the day. So even though some people like 300 as a good boost, 300 really only allows you to have 1 a day. Granted, there will still be some people that drink 2, but that's going to be over your maximum amount allowed by the Mayo Clinic and FDA at 400 milligrams. And it's safe to go over that 400 a little bit now and again, but you usually want to try on a regular basis to stay 400 and under. These drinks have 200 milligrams, so you're still going to get a healthy boost out of it, but you also have the option to have a second one later on in the day if you want, and that's just a great option to have. Taking into consideration that a lot of people use these for workout, but a lot of people also drink them just for the caffeine and the flavor, they're going to be allowed to have 2 in a day as opposed to being limited to 1. And to me, that's just great marketing in general. For anyone that knows that 400 milligrams is the maximum dosage for a day, if you have the option of drinking 1 energy drink at 300 milligrams that tastes really good, or 2 energy drinks that taste really good, I'm usually going to be going with the 2 drinks. And the caffeine in these drinks comes primarily from caffeine anhydrous, which is just a concentrated form of caffeine used in most energy drinks, with a small amount of guarana extract. All right, let's taste them out. Let me just grab them from my Caffeine Man fridge. If you're a small company that wants a one-time shout out on my Caffeine Man fridge, check out my description box for more information. And you can feel free to email me or DM me for additional details. So I'm going to start off with the original flavors and then move on to the new flavors. And the first one up is Not Your Granny's Apple. And by the way, I said in the intro that I love the graphics on here, and I'm going to hold it up a little further. I mean, these things got great colors on them. They actually use printed sleeves as opposed to printing right on the can. And then as I roll it around here, they got some great flavor text on the back, as well as some pumped up presidents. I mean, look at that. See if I can get closer. I mean, yeah, pumped up. And look, I got a little cozy too. They sent me a whole bunch of stuff, so I'll put this in the cozy here. Keep my granny cold. I mean, she's usually cold all the time anyway. But you get a little jacket. Nice little cozy holder. Thanks again, Merica Energy. Taste it out. Here we go. Gotta say, it's a nice clear color. I'm not angry about it. I've learned to deal with it. Life is about acceptance. Once you can learn to accept stuff, you can learn to move on. All right, that's got a little bit, it's their sour flavor, so it's got a little bit of sourness to it. I'm getting a hint of apple flavor. I was expecting a little more appleness to it. Is appleness a thing? That's what I'm looking for. But I like it because it has somewhat of a light flavor. The carbonation doesn't seem to be too high. It seems to be maybe a medium carbonation. The sweetness is a good medium. I want to say a medium to high sweetness, but it's not really at that high sweetness yet. I'd say it's just a little bit less sweet than the other big names, such as Reign and Bang. So they did give it some sweetness, but they're like, we're not going to go that sweet, which I actually like. Some things can be too sweet, and if you're trying to get through 16 ounces of something that's too sweet, sometimes difficult to get through. And the fact that these have erythritol in them means that it's slightly less than sugar anyway. And these do actually, I think I forgot to mention it, these do actually have a little bit of sucralose in them as well. 3 grams of erythritol, second ingredient. A little bit of sucralose down at the bottom of the ingredient list. But you definitely can't taste the sucralose. If anything, that sweetness tastes like a sugar sweetness from the erythritol. I'm a big fan of how sweet it is. So it's slightly higher than a medium sweetness, and I'm a huge fan of that. I'm going in for another sip to see if I can get any more of that apple flavor and to confirm my statement on the medium carbonation and the slightly higher than medium sugar. Basically, I just wanted to finish it up. I mean, I hate to waste it. But at 200 milligrams in 6 drinks, I gotta go a little slower. Just fill it up a little less. Why do I fill it up so much? A decent sourness as well, but not overly sour. About a medium sour as well. And I'd like to have, it's more of a medium to light apple flavor. I really like to get a little more apple flavor out of there. I really like to be punched with a flavor punch, but that's just me. Overall, with all those mediums across the board, it actually seems like a medium to light drink overall. And you're not going to get sick of any of those flavors by the time you're at the end. You're not going to be sick of the sweetness. You're not going to be sick of the carbonation. But overall, where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm definitely a fan of it, and I'm going to give it an 8.1. Moving on. Next one up, we're going to try Freedom. And for those interested, on the back. Woo, he's working out. Whew. Man, those muscles. As you can tell from the front of the can, they have a picture of a bomb popsicle on there. Therefore, it's supposed to taste similar to that. Let's find out when we taste it out. Not too much. I'm not going to hold it up to show you guys because you already know it's clear. Acceptance. No, I accepted it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right, yeah, I'm getting a couple of different flavors going on here. I'm getting a nice medium to high sweetness. I can taste the sweetness a little bit more. I'm not sure if that's because the berry flavor is bringing it out. I'm getting a blueberry kind of flavor, probably from the blue of the bomb pop. But then after I'm getting that blueberry, I'm also getting a citrus kind of feel. It sort of reminds me of, like, let's say like the white Monster or the white ice drinks. So all those of you who like the white energy drinks that have that sort of glacier feel or ice feel or even a little bit of citrus feel, I'm getting that in here as well. And then after I get that blueberry and that citrus mixed in a little bit, I'm getting a hint of the cherry. I'm not sure if I would have picked up on the cherry too much if I didn't know that it was related to a bomb pop. So it's almost like I'm cheating. But you know, it's good that they have that picture on there, because when you're trying to figure out these flavors of energy drinks, it's tough to get into what some of the flavors are. So to have some tips, very nice. Appreciate it. And there's still some more. That was still too much. But it's good. I mean, I'm definitely a fan of blueberry flavors, so I'm glad to be getting a little blueberry out of there. And what's interesting is I'm not really a huge fan of the whites and the ices, but it really does a great job balancing out with that blueberry. And then that hint of cherry as well. Overall, I'm liking it a lot. Medium to high sweetness, medium to high flavor punch. I like the flavor punch. It's still just a medium carbonation level, so it's not going to be making you burp too much. Where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm giving this 8.6. These guys are starting to compete with the big boys. All right, people, it's time to make America grape again. Who do they got on the back? Who do you think they have on the back? Yeah, no, they don't have him on the back. Boom. Got some Ronald Reagan going on. Yeah. As a side note, I'm not a very political person, so don't leave me any comments down below based on my facial expressions. I don't like conflict. Just like when I'm on a date, I don't talk about politics or religion. Won't be talking about any of that in my reviews. I like a positive atmosphere. Let's taste it out. Ooh, stop. Okay. I can smell the grape from here. You guys know that's a good sign. That's a good grape flavor. I am a huge fan of this grape flavor. Now, I've reviewed several grapes in the past. This has a medium to medium high sweetness and also has a medium to high flavor. So they seem to be having a medium to high on a lot of this stuff. And all of it, I would say, is slightly below, just slightly below, even based on the rating chart, just slightly below the sweetness and the flavor punch of Bang and Rain. So if there are some of you out there that say Bang and Rain are great, but sometimes they're just a little bit too strong by the time you get to the end of the can, these are very solid and fairly strong, almost up there with the other ones. I actually prefer to have the slightly less flavor than those other drinks, because in this case, this drink has 200 milligrams of caffeine, so I know I'm going to be drinking a second one, and I know that I can drink it a little bit faster now. When I drink those other drinks a little too fast, they do get a little bit too sweet. But this, it's got a great grape flavor. It's not too sweet, and it's not too grape, but it definitely has a good grape flavor to it. One of my favorite grapes so far has been the spike grape. I know a lot of you guys like the purple haze as well. This is right up there with the spike and the purple haze. It's coming in third place to those two, but it is very high up there. If you want an alternative to the purple haze and the spike grape, check out Merica. Let's make Merica grape again. Where's it going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm gonna give this 8.7. Next up, we're gonna go with Victory, which is their cream soda flavor. And on the back, Alright, so this definitely has a flavor punch to it. When you drink it, you're immediately going to be hit by that cream soda flavor. The sweetness is a medium to high sweetness. Carbonation is a medium carbonation. So from now on, for the rest of the drinks, because I gotta make these videos shorter, if it's a medium carbonation and a medium to high sweetness, I'm not going to repeat myself. I'll just say it's the same as the others. But when it comes to the flavor of this, even though it does have that flavor punch, I'm tasting a bit of artificialness. I'm not sure if they went with a little more sucralose on this one, or they just didn't hit that cream flavor just right. They are giving you a lot of the cream flavor, but it's just a little bit off for me. I'm not a cream soda connoisseur. I have had several cream sodas before. I haven't had cream soda in a long time though, because I don't drink soda. But yeah, this flavor, it's not really doing it for me, and I am getting a little bit of aftertaste. I don't really seem to like it too much. So the cream soda is not really going to be for me. Where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? I'm going to be giving this one a 6.1. On to the next one. Next up, we're going American Classic, which is supposed to be similar to like a cherry cola. Flip around the back here. Okay, you're definitely getting the cherry cola flavor out of here. I was surprised to be hit with that punch of cherry. So once again, we're getting a nice medium to high flavor punch out of here. The other two things are the same as the others: medium carbonation, medium high sweetness. But the overall flavor is actually pretty good. Colas, I've been finding, are difficult to actually get right because most people like cola, mostly for the sugar. These drinks don't have sugar. Therefore, any of those companies that use sucralose to try and make a cola, they usually don't come out that well. I mean, even the diet cola of the regular colas doesn't taste as good as regular cola. So making something diet from a cola is fairly difficult. I think they did good with the cola flavor on here. It does taste kind of like a diet cola, but not a bad or flat diet cola. It's a good diet cola with a nice healthy dose of cherry in there, which I think is kind of clever, because if this was a regular cola flavor and it was kind of like, oh, it doesn't really taste kind of diet cola-y, you bump up that cherry flavor a little bit. It's going to help cover up any bad cola flavor. Not that there's any bad cola flavor in here, but you're basically getting a diet cherry cola. I think it's a pretty good diet cherry cola. So where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Giving this one 8.6. The last one up, you guys knew it was going to be last, didn't you? Impeachment. And you know who's on the back. Oops, I filled it up a little too much. There we go. It's pretty good. You already know it's got a medium carbonation. I'm once again going to be going back to that first drink that was slightly higher than medium sweetness. And the flavor is also a medium flavor. I really was hoping, because you guys know I like peach, I was hoping for much more of a stronger peach flavor, like a medium to high peach flavor, as well as a medium to high sweetness. It seems like they went a little bit lower, but I ain't mad, because it's still a really good drink. What I like about most of these drinks is that most of the ones that I did like were a bit lighter than the other flavors. So the bangs and the rains are really strong in all those things. These are pretty solid in flavor and sweetness, and it makes it a lighter drink. And that's what I think I'm liking about all these. I'm spilling it on myself. I shouldn't talk all the time. And that's what I seem to like about all of these, is that they all have a lighter feel to them. I'm all about a lighter feel drink. It makes it a lot easier to drink, and it just tastes healthier. If anything, I love bringing you guys healthy energy drinks, and this is a healthy energy drink, and you can taste the cleanness out of it. So overall, where's this going to be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? There's still some left, so it's going in my mouth first. Going to be giving this one 8.7. Even though it's not as high in flavor as I want it to be, and it's not as high in sugar as I want it to be, it's still a very good flavor. So overall, as a company, this is rating in the high 8s. I didn't do the math because I don't like doing math. I'll put it on the screen after the fact so that you can see that this is definitely a drink competing with the big boys up there. It's not at the top, but it's pretty darn close. When you're an energy drink on the market that has a score in the high 8s, you're gonna end up being a successful company. I highly encourage all of you to try these out. Find the flavor that you like best and try it out. And actually, if you go to their website, you can actually buy the variety pack from their website. I'm not sure if you can buy it on Amazon or not. I usually put an Amazon affiliate link up there. So if you can get it at Amazon, you can feel free to use that link. But I'm sure Merica would prefer you to get it from their website. I leave it up to you guys. Overall, I'm very happy with the company. I'm very happy with the drinks. It's definitely something that I'm gonna bring into my regular rotation because the flavors are good. And in my personal opinion, here we go. We're getting into that personal opinion again. Even though these are rated in the high 8s, close to those other guys, Caffeine Man rating chart is a flavor chart for you guys. But the world isn't based just around flavor. Sure, it's a high percentage of your decision making if it tastes good, but I am definitely a fan of the 200 milligrams of caffeine and the 3 grams of erythritol as a sweetener. And for me personally, that brings it up to a solid 9.2 because it's not just flavor that matters to me. So the holidays are here. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. It was great spending time with my family and friends. They're all asking how Caffeine Man doing, and I'm saying I'm doing pretty good. Thanks to all my subscribers. You guys have been great. You're allowing me to tell my family that Caffeine Man's doing well. I appreciate that. But with the holidays here, it has been a little tougher to get any bonus videos out for you guys. So for the next week or two, I'm probably not going to have any bonus videos because it's just extremely busy. I definitely don't want to fall behind. I definitely love to get you guys content, but holiday season, you know? And I am actually working on some other stuff. Some of you guys know what I'm working on. You can figure it out from all my other videos. I'm trying to get it to you guys before Christmas, so maybe in a week or two there'll be a bonus video, not on energy drinks. I'm working on it. So until next time, have yourselves a great day or night. Alright guys, so as I said, I got some bonus footage for you at the end here. I'm trying to talk fast. I'm going to go over it really quick because it's not something I normally do. But you're probably wondering where my hands are because I can't ever talk this fast without showing my hands to people. But it's because I'm holding stuff in my hands. And here's the stuff that I'm holding in my hands from Merica Snacks. That's right. Merica Energy came out with a company, Merica Snacks as well. And they plan on releasing a whole bunch of snacks that are going to be healthy snacks, going to be good with protein and such. And the first product that they have out are these beef sticks. And they were kind enough to send me a whole box of beef sticks, 3 different flavors to try out. I'm not a food reviewer, so I'm probably not going to do a good job at it, which is why it's a bonus at the end here. And I'm probably already close to the 22-23 minute mark, so I don't want this to go too longer than 25-26 minutes. That's why I'm talking so fast. It has nothing to do with me drinking 6 energy drinks, honest. And I'm getting pretty good about predicting how long these videos are going to be. It doesn't mean I make them any shorter, but I try to taste them out. These beef sticks have between 13 and 14 grams of protein, 2 to 6 carbs, and 4.5 grams of fat, which I hear is supposedly a bit lower than most of the other ones. Therefore, overall, these are supposed to be a healthy beef stick compared to a lot of the ones on the market that are not so healthy. First one I'm going to try out is the original. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell, but it actually is bigger than some of those other ones. I guess it's okay to say Slim Jim. The Slim Jims are kind of slim, thin. This is a bit bigger. It's wider in diameter and taller than the normal ones. And these are 1.5 ounces. It's definitely pretty good. It doesn't have that super strong like Slim Jim flavor that I'm used to, but I know a lot of beef sticks have different flavors to them, but it definitely doesn't have that greasy flavor that I used to get from Slim Jim. You know, you bite into them and you're like, oh wow, this is really, really strong, but it was probably that greasiness and that fat in there that was giving it that stronger flavor. This, not greasy at all. And it's definitely not dry at all either. It took me a little while to chew it, but that's because it's got a good bite to it. It's fairly dense, so they're packing a lot of meat into this beef stick, but it's definitely not dry like a beef jerky or anything like that. And considering the fact that it's healthier than the other beef sticks, I think it's actually a fairly good beef stick. You guys like yourself some beef sticks? Give Merica Snacks a try. Next up, we're going to try the teriyaki. Not sure why I'm holding it up because you probably can't see it. It's what I do. I hold it up to the camera so you guys can see it. I'm not a huge fan of teriyaki in general, but they sent them to me, so I'm going to try them. Here we go. This one's a little bit softer than the other one when I first bit into it. I'm guessing maybe the teriyaki makes it a little bit more moist. And it actually still has a good beef flavor to it, similar to the original. And that teriyaki flavor, it's very light. So I can definitely say, out of all the teriyakis I've had before, this is actually one of the better teriyakis that I've had, probably because it's light. So if you like a strong flavored teriyaki beef, you might not like this. This is a light teriyaki flavor. Quickly move on to the last one. Keeping this video under 26 minutes. I had to edit out a lot. Consider this your outtake. Last one up, jalapeno pineapple. Had to leave the jalapeno to the last. Gonna mess up your taste buds, that's for sure. Let's taste it out. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, out of all of them, this was a bit denser and it took a little longer to chew. And as I continued to chew, I was like, you know, this isn't that spicy for jalapeno. And then I kept, and you can tell from my reaction, yeah, this has got a good spice to it. It's got a good hotness to it. I mean, I'm saying it's not going to put your mouth on burning fire like some of the hot stuff out there. I mean, we live in a world now where people are eating ghost peppers left and right. You're not going to be getting that out of here. But you're going to be getting a solid jalapeno hotness out of here. It's got a solid spiciness to it. And I can't even taste any pineapple out of it. I'd go in for another bite, but I'm worried about it stacking up too much. Who cares? I'm doing it anyway. Probably going to edit it out. I'd show you the camera, but I mean, I actually hit a piece of pineapple in there too. And even though there's pineapple in there and I'm chewing the pineapple, I can't taste the pineapple because that spiciness is taking over. I'm guessing that pineapple is there to bring some sweetness to it to help level out that jalapeno spiciness, which it's probably doing, because as I continue to eat it, I'm expecting it to get hotter and hotter and hotter. And I think that pineapple is balancing it out so I'm not burning up. There you go, guys. Looking for some beef sticks, you'll get all the macros there. If you like spicy stuff, got a nice spicy beef stick here. Cut all that out because it's stupid.